I'm using 2 strands of yarn. I'm using acrylic yarn. You can use your favorite acrylic yarn, worsted weight. I'm using I Love This Yarn. You can use Caron Simply Soft Yarn, but like I said, you can use your own yarn. This is 2 strands with my size 10.5. And yarn over to pull through. Well, actually, I counted this as 1 and 2. Go in the stitch below. And this is where this circle, this area here, becomes the circle. Just notice it right there. It's hard to see with 2 strands. So I'm going to treat this like my circle. So to begin, single crochet 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And with that said, the first slip stitch in the last stitch. So I use this stitch, the last stitch, stick it through. Pull it through 1, pull it through 2, and chain 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I counted 8 stitches. Now we're going to round 1. In the front post extended single crochet 1, we will chain 1 to begin with. Now with that said, I like to include a stitch in every bit, in every surface possible. Now if I wanted, I could stitch over to this front post, but I like this one. Sometimes, often size matters, so I want to get into every stitch possible. So, like I said, I started out with 8, now with round 1. Let's do it. So, we'll begin with the first vertical post, which will be my front post. See where I began? This post. Okay, to begin. Chain 1. There we go. This one started out. Let's get into every nook and cranny here. See how I'm doing it so far? I'm entering into every vertical post. This right here. And sometimes it's hard to see because you're working with 2 strands. Sometimes they have a mind of their own. So, stick it through the vertical post, front post. Here we go. Stick it through the front post. See what I'm doing. Here's the work so far. Now notice it looks a bit like jewelry, like bullion stitches. See how this looks like regular? This looks like regular crochet, and this looks like bullion stitches. Now I've completed the round. I want to get every post that possible that allows me to. Now let's do we're doing a slip stitch 1, chain 1. Now look closely. You notice Since I increased, this became almost like a V shape. You see that little strand? This is where you're going to crochet into, and that will count as an increase. This will work as and this is where I'm in round 2. Now this time I'm not going to slip stitch, so this I can count as 2. This is where that unique increase. Here's the work so far. The circle is flat. It doesn't ripple around. I like to work with my circle flat. This is round 3. Okay, here we go. Here's the V. Make sure and pull your work, not so it won't snag. The work won't snag. The circle's going to slightly cut.